A few years ago, I was fortunate to have a dinner during Singapore Art Week with guests of Ilan, the Malaysian artist, June, the gallery owner from Row Projects in Jakarta, and Aaron Gleason, formerly of Sasa Basak, a curator. During dinner, I put forward my theory that every single art collector has exactly the same best work in their collection. One of them said, "Okay, what do you mean?" And I responded, "The next one." And to me, I think that ultimately is what the contemporary art world is about. There is this perpetual sense of optimism that we always think that something better is coming. My name is Jim Amberson. I'm originally from the United States. I first moved to Singapore in 1998. I started collecting art more than 20 years ago, and collections predominantly focused on contemporary Southeast Asian art. A lot of people, when they see a collection of art in someone's home, they think they're going to see the paintings. And I'd like them to see the diversity of medium that are modes for contemporary artists to speak, and that the work produced in Southeast Asia holds its own in dialogue and in discourse with work by artists from around the globe. As I started collecting more deeply, I realized that I was ignorant in a lot of Southeast Asian history. I thought I needed to know more about the people and cultures. So to support my journey in collecting Southeast Asian work, I did a Master of Arts at the National University of Singapore. Sometimes I purchase works specifically to create a dialogue with another piece or pieces in my collection. One of the works in the collection is by Maria Taniguchi. She's from the Philippines. It's an untitled work. It's part of a serious ongoing body of work she's done that's referred to as her brick series. Part of the context of that is a grid pattern like bricks, upon which she has gradations of a dark gray black. I thought it was interesting that there's an artist that combines the idea of something being meditative, which you usually think of as being free-flowing or open, with a really strict pattern of the grid. Maybe that helps to have some sort of structure when you're trying to do that. In 2016, I commissioned a work by African artist from Zimbabwe named Moffat Takadiwa. He works predominantly with found materials, which is a common medium in Africa. And it was an interesting comment on post-colonialism, consumerism, and also where we are in the global internet revolution, with this idea that everybody has access, but perhaps that access is not as equal. And having that dialogue between a meditative work by Maria Taniguchi and echoing some of the structural shapes of the rectangles and the brick pattern with the outlines of the geese in Moffat Takadiwa's work, I thought really created a discussion that could not happen if either work were alone. One of the greatest benefits and greatest joys of collecting contemporary works is the ability to meet the artist and talk with him or her and learn about their practice and the issues that they're dealing with. The first work which I was able to purchase by Sophie Petch is entitled The Duel. It is an incredibly complex, engineered work dealing with the bamboo rattan structure that looks like a single piece. And it is physically and thematically portraying the tension and conflict of muscles. Through that, the tension and conflict inside of an individual. That work's hung opposite Buddha number 3, which is a work about the Buddha not as an object of veneration. The ends of each one of the loose pieces of rattan are dyed a earthen blood red. This is referring to a period during the Khmer Rouge where the Khmer Rouge systematically executed monks and really worked on destroying the underpinning of what was holding the society together. The unraveling of the Buddha is a metaphor for the unraveling of the society that took place at that time. For a young collector, the absolute most important thing to do is to see as much art you like, art you don't like. Why do you like them? Why don't you like them? See as many media, go to as many museums, gallery openings, pop-up shows, lectures, follow things on Instagram, YouTube, and get a sense of what moves you, what drives you, what intrigues you. What will be remembered of a culture is the artwork and the architecture they left behind. And a collector plays a key role in that by supporting the creative people in society as they're doing that.